guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Tech and Reviews. So my touch stopped working. No, nothing is happening over here. Cannot change. So not sure what to do. So yeah, don't worry, nothing has happened to my screen. So it's just a feature in iPhone wherein you can disable touch and pressing any button, side buttons. So this will be useful when you're giving your phone to your kids. There are times that you'll have to give your phone to your kids, maybe for them to talk with their grandmother, grandfather, or to even watch some cartoons on YouTube. But you know how kids are, they tap anywhere, they keep changing something, they lock the screen, they play with the volume button, so they mess up the phone. And sometimes they end up pressing all the wrong codes, and it will go in freeze mode. You'll not be able to unlock for some time. So in today's video, let's see how to enable this particular feature in iPhone. So yeah, it's going to be a quick video. So before that, if you have not subscribed to my channel, if you are coming to my channel for the first time, please do subscribe to my channel. That will help me a lot. That will help me grow in YouTube, so please do subscribe. So let's see how to enable this feature and how to get started with this. It's simple to do. That just need to go to settings. So once you have opened setting, just scroll down and look for accessibility. So this is just below a general option. So just below that you'll find accessibility. Just click on that and scroll down and look for guided access. This is what you need. So in guided access, these are the options that's available. Just need to enable it. That's all. You don't have to do anything else. Don't go and change anything else. Don't play around with by turning on Face ID. That will mess up, because there is a bug when you turn on this guided access, which I will tell you in a bit. And yeah, if you want, you can look for time limit. You can play around time limits, but don't go and play around with passcodes. That will mess up things. So once you have enabled, just come to if you are making a video call, then video call. So just before giving to your kids, just before you're giving to your baby, just press this power button thrice. So let's say you are in YouTube screen and you want your kid to just focus on one video and not play around on the screen or press any side buttons. Or if they are talking to someone over the video, you don't want them to mess up things or disconnect. Kids have a very bad habit of disconnecting. So whenever you're giving to your kid or baby or toddler, what you need to do is just use this power button. Just click this power button thrice. You'll get to see this option over here as well, if you read that. So if you read this, they'll also say the same thing. You just need to press the side button thrice, triple click the side button. So just play the video, or if you're on a video call, then just give the phone to your kid. After clicking the side button thrice, so we need to enable the guided access thrice, and it gets enabled. So if you see, I'm not able to do anything. So if you want to manage some options, just press this side button thrice again, and you need to provide a passcode. If you have not provided previously, for the first time they will ask for the passcode. I can provide any specific passcode for this guided access. It need not be same as your phone unlock passcode. You can give a separate passcode for this. Once you provide that, and they'll this is the screen which you get. Here there will be end option, there will be resume option, and below there will be session settings. This is where you need to disable or enable whatever options you want. If you want to enable side buttons, you can enable it. Volume buttons, you can enable it or disable it. Motion, if you want to enable any motion control, you can enable that as well, but disable it, that would be better. Or else kids they'll keep shaking the phone and something might go wrong. If you want to disable software keyboard, you can disable that. That's a must. touch you need to disable. That's where whole screen will stop working. And if you want to provide a time limit, then you can enable a time limit as well. You can provide this particular guided access for any particular time in minutes or hours. So I'll just disable it, and that's all. Click on done, and you can click on resume, and you'll see that same message, it's enabled. So they'll not be able to do anything. If I press volume button or side button, nothing is going to happen. So if the kid tries to go to the home screen, that will also not work. So the only option is you need to press this thrice again. Need to provide the passcode. So once you provide the passcode, you'll have option to resume or end. Just click on end, and that's all. You can get back the access. You can start working on the screen. Your touch screen will work again, side button will work again, power button will work again. So yeah, enabling this particular option is a must if you have kids at home. This will save your phone, as well as keep them focused as well on the screen. They'll stop playing around with the phone. So the bug what I was talking about is not to enable Face ID. So if you want, you can set up the passcode. You can set up the passcode from here as well, but don't enable this Face ID. There is a very bad bug. And time limit, you can enable sound as well. If you have set a time limit, which I showed previously, 1 minute, 2 minutes, just before it ends, it will play this sound. If you enable this sound, it will play this sound. Whatever sound you set, that will be played. Or if you want to speak and tell the time is nearing or something, that will also be played over here, but I will keep it none. And yeah, finally let's talk about the bug. What this has a very bad bug. So if you want, you can set the passcode here as well, the passcode which I told earlier. You can set the passcode. If you want to enter a new passcode, you can enter a new passcode as well over here. So you can re-enter the new passcode, and every time you are controlling the screen, you can provide this passcode. But never enable Face ID. That will mess with, I don't know what system it's messing with, but it will mess the guided access option. So let me show you. So I've enabled Face ID. So I go back to the screen, and let's say a video is getting played. Let me reduce the volume, and now I'll try to turn on the guided access. So it lasts for Face ID. See, I'm not able to touch immediately. Either this will happen, or it will keep saying guided access unavailable. That message will keep coming. So never turn on Face ID. It will start working again after 4 minutes, 4-5 minutes. You need to keep the phone aside, and only after that you can press the power button again and make it work. So until then, you'll have to not use the phone for 5 minutes. So never turn on Face ID. That will mess up this particular guided access option. So let me show you again. So you enable, so you'll get this message, Face ID unavailable. Sorry, you'll get this message. So you'll get this message, guided access unavailable. So not sure why this is happening, because of Face ID. So until it's more than 5 minutes, you'll not be able to enable or disable guided access. So if the guided access is enabled, you'll not be able to do anything. Your screen will stop moving. If you have ended the guided access using Face ID, it will still not allow you to turn this on again until it's more than 5 minutes. So you'll have to wait for more than 5 minutes, and only then you can enable guided access again. So that's a major issue using guided access with Face ID. So try to avoid using or turning on Face ID for guided access. And also you'll not be able to use this guided access on home screen. Only on apps you can use it. So if you try to do it over here or in the settings page, you'll get some error, something like this. It's not available. It will say it's not available. Open an app to start guided access. The background white is not blended well with the text, so they have to fix that as well. And they'll have to fix that face ID issue as well, which I showed you earlier. So yeah, that's a quick video which I want to do, guys. I hope this was useful, and I would request you all again to please do subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. That will help me a lot. That will help me grow in YouTube, so please do subscribe. So that's on the video, guys. So hope you liked it. If you like the video, please do the like button. If there are any queries, please post in the comment section. That's on the video. Let's catch you next video. Until then, see you.